just walked out of seeing Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. This will be a non-spoiler reaction, out of the theater reaction. I'll do a longer video next week that'll be spoiler filled and go deeper into this film. My initial thoughts on this are it's okay. I have to think about it a little bit more. The first 15-20 minutes of the film are probably the closest this movie gets to feeling and seeming like an Indiana Jones film. The rest of the movie is a mixed bag, for sure. Harrison Ford, given his age, does the best he can, considering he can't move like he used to. I mean, even in Crystal Skull, he was getting to the point where he probably was a little too old to be doing a film like this. You could tell there was a lot more stunt doubles for Harrison Ford than there ever has been in the past, which is understandable considering his age. The story itself, the dial as an artifact for them chasing, is okay. I'm not sure how I feel about what it does. We'll discuss that in a spoiler review. It's okay. It's not my favorite artifact he's ever gone after, for sure. Acting-wise, Harrison Ford's good. You still see shades of Indiana Jones, but just older. And there's definitely moments in the film where you're like, yeah, Harrison Ford's probably too old to be doing this film. Because I still am torn between this is really not a film we really needed or even wanted. But I'm an Indiana Jones fan, so came to see it. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, when she's first introduced, she's okay. But as the film goes on, I never knew who this woman was until they cast her in this film. I'm not familiar with her other work. I know she's getting hired for a bunch of stuff, but I will say, besides the first 10 minutes with her, after that, it's all downhill. I didn't think she had good chemistry with Harrison Ford at all. And she was grating on my nerves anyway throughout the rest of the film. I don't know why they hired her. They could have brought somebody back from the past. They could have I wish they would have brought Short Round back. That would have been the best sidekick, honestly. Mads Mikkelsen as the main bad guy. I mean, Mads Mikkelsen could read the phone book and be interesting. And while he's good here, they don't give him a whole lot to do. His story arc is not the most interesting villain we've had in this franchise. The action scenes, James Mangold does what he can. You can tell Spielberg is definitely missed here. And Mangold's a very good director, don't get me wrong. Besides the first 15-20 minutes, and there's another action scene later on in the film, it's pretty well handled. The action just kind of is there. The film needs to be tightened up. It's too long at 2.5 hours. There is no reason for this film to be that long. But other than that, at the end of the day, right now, out of the theaters, I would give this a 6 out of 10. That's where I'm at on this. I got to think about it. 6 out of 10 for me. I'm going to let my son rate it right now and see what his thoughts were. Troy, what do you give it?
I give it an 8 out of 10. It would have been higher, but the fire alarm went off and we had to get out of the theater.
Yeah, about halfway into the movie, the fire alarm went off. We had to exit for about 20-25 minutes, and then we went back in and they restarted. So that kind of threw us off. But Troy just gave it an 8 out of 10. I gave it a 6 out of 10. I will be back next week with a longer review. We'll deep dive this thing. But until next time, hope you have a great 4th of July weekend. Bye.